hero. Or villain, I'm not judging.
I fight to end the darkness that spawned me. Day and night.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
This is one party I'm glad I didn't sleep through.
What's up, Kote? How you doing, Tanks? I'm doing wonderful. Doing wonderful. How's your weekend going?
You can't be brave without being afraid first.
Y'all are early. Holy shit.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Me too, man. Thanks. What you been up to all weekend?
I like the code.
Hope you've got another comeback in you, Bucky. Too close.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Nothing I could have done there.
They captured the mission area! It pleases me. That's what we need, Phoenix.
Why did I think there was a straw in this?
Takes a lot
That's
more than
crazy.
that to put taste cold steel.
Cooked. How do you feel about Blade after having some time to play with him? I think he's a pocket pick, but I don't think most people. It's the same thing with like Black Panther. Like, there will be some people that are very like, very much attached to this character, like me. But I don't think it's gonna be like, you know, meta breaking and everyone's suddenly gonna be playing this. That's how I'd put it. It's definitely fun, but it's not like, you know, every character release is broken. So you kind of have to worry about Blade for the next like couple months. Like, no, it's all right. That's pretty much how I feel so far. His ult is buns. His ult's not bad. It's just every other. It works like every other large area ultimate that deals damage. I'd compare it to a Psylocke ultimate just in a different area. Can you ask me something? Sure. Headshot. Like, if you think Psylocke ultimate's bad, then yes, it's a bad ultimate. But, like, it's about the same thing, just a different area. Psylocke ultimate's a large circle. His area is a large...
No one's coming back from the grave on my watch.
large column. Why am I using that user, though? What does that mean? Do you wanna have
30
fun?
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Like, I feel like the expectation was that his ult was supposed to be game breaking, and it's not, so it's bad. But that's how, like, it's not bad at all by any mean, but it is what it is.
Glad I wore my fancy arm.
What does that mean, though? Oh, it's my name. Literally. It's my real name. Well, technically, it's not. Technically, it's supposed to be INDUH, but I couldn't get that on all platforms, so I put a 1 there. So now, it's Wanda. Because someone else called me that.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
That was too easy.
So yeah, there you go.
Double KO.
Open season.
Platinum 21. She wanna have some fun. Headshot.
Mission area is yours.
Do I think his ult could be better? Sure, but like the only thing that would make it better is like a stun. I gotta get better with like his shield timing. I think I'm gonna love playing Blade. I think most people would, honestly. I don't think this is gonna be like easy for everyone, but I do think it's gonna have its very clear uses. I thought there was a heal back there, isn't there? Okay, there it is.
I could use this. 1,000 gods!
Control lost.
He is not invulnerable, and I think that's something that's gonna piss people off.
Double
Takes a
KO.
lot more than that to put me down.
He takes damage like everyone else. I think he's a mix of Bucky, Magic, and Widow with switching weapons. My perfect description, I think he's a mix of Bucky and Iron Fist.
Behold, Dark Child!
If you enjoy playing like Iron Fist and that like general archetype, I still lose that.
Best of both worlds.
With the block, yeah. But it's different because like Iron Fist's block. No, I wouldn't say it's that different. I'd say it's close enough comparable. Am I gonna win this fight? No, I'm not.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Now that's power. They found my weakness. I'm hulking.
Double KO.
There's only one blade.
I think the thing I like about him the most is that he's a lot. He's got a lot more survivability, and which can be like a fucking major problem when it comes to playing DPSs.
Double KO.
That was too easy.
The health regen negate is clutch. It is. Nice.
Always count on me. There's only one blade.
Hold still. A nice deep area is almost yours.
Sandman, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to the Visible.
Some help.
Our next victims. One shot.
Ah, I can't believe I missed that. Whatever.
A nice deep freeze. You'll have to keep fighting until
God, I forget this isn't hit scan. It is from like a certain distance, but it still feels kind of annoying when I miss. I'm like, oh, I thought I hit that. No, you just didn't get to the damage yet.
You're lucky I was here.
we are undefeatable.
Not perfect.
Back in the game.
You know, I don't know what the general feel of this character is so far on the internet. I've been so into like playing it that I don't know how other people think this feels. Like, I don't know if people are saying this is bad, if it's good, if it's like, eh. Blade looks too fun. I need him to drop now. This is the most fun I've had since like base game playing and learning Black Panther, honestly.
Staying in the light is a constant struggle.
Is he out? No, next Friday. What's up, Sun God? I can't wait to start blading it. What is that even? In what context am I supposed to apply that?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
April, my bad, August
On
8th.
the streets. How haven't you gotten bit yet?
You know, I've actually never used his melee with the sword out. Or with the gun out. I didn't even think he still could.
One of the perks of having rock hard skin, I suppose.
Of course he can still melee with the gun out.
The battle starts in 5.
I also know I'm not going to get to touch him for a month. Yeah, the insta lockers, bro. You got to get a faster...
To do is capture the
Got to get a faster CPU, man.
It took us a long time to
That's why I'm literally doing all of this week, because I'm not gonna get at least a good month of trying this.
Get ready.
Added to the fact that like playing in ranked, people are gonna be banning it like off rip, good or bad. I thought that was gonna kill him.
Area is yours to capture now.
Fucking chunks, bro. Unironically, I'm tempted to uninstall games for faster speed. I would say it's worth a try. You never know. I'm so glad I found that. I really almost pop this ultimate every time I get it, honestly. He turned invisible? Who did? Oh, this thing. Yes. Whoop. Dead as fuck. Play Xbox and usually load in really fast, but when I'm in PC lobbies, I can't compete. Yeah. The PC lobbies, bro, you're cooked. What's my highest amount of kills? Probably like 33, maybe like 36. The invisibility thing is the team up. He has a team up with Cloak and Dagger. It's the same as the one that Moon Knight has, this thing. And then you can kind of dash out of it. You can dash. There we go. You can dash out of it. But it's super wonky. It doesn't work every single time. Which I think is something they'll fix, but it is what it is.
in time. Thanks.
Double KO.
Beta builds. The only thing I wish I would change about his ult is him. Whoever he hit, it got health negate. It does do that. The thing is, okay, so one of the things I'm trying to make very clear with people early is that his anti-heal is not, it's not an anti-heal. It is a reduced health, like, debuff. You can still get healed. You just get healed less. So technically, it does do that. But you can still kind of heal through that. It's harder to do so, but... And I think that might be something that gets, like, tweaked over time to kind of make him a little bit more... Oh my god, I forgot to change some settings. Whatever. It's going to make it a little bit more... probably prominent in his kit. But, like, yeah, it doesn't prevent healing. It just decreases the amount you get. So like Hulk, see that? He's got the reduced HP. That's what that like blue marker or like outline on his HP means. Oh, I have to reopen the stream. I completely fucking forgot to change some settings. I'm doing it. I don't have a choice. Dog, that pisses me off so much. Oh my god, I'll be back.
A nice deep freeze. You owe me one.
You captured more than half of the mission area.
We are undefeatable.
My algorithm's probably gonna be cooked on TikTok, but it is what it is. I can't believe I forgot to do this. Weird question. You play like a GM. I'm curious to see what your rank is. My highest rank. What was I last season? Fuck, I forget what I was last season. I think I ended last season. I think I was below GM. I don't remember. What's the lowest rank you can get to get the little icon that tells people what your rank was? I think that's what I was. I just wasn't willing to keep climbing to get to like Celestial.
A nice deep freeze.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't willing to climb. I was too busy. He does get his ult relatively fast. I think it's Grandmaster. Okay, yeah, then I think I was Grandmaster last season. Or like season 3. 3.5 is not over. No, season 2 I was Grandmaster. Season 2. I think my thing is that like I have the general game sense of someone who plays like that rank and above. I just don't have the aim for it. So I really should be like aim training to try and get to like better ranks, but I don't care enough. I just the effort to get from the rank I'm at to where I could be is just a little too high. And I'm just like, fuck it. Shrugs.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'll fight to end the darkness that spawned.
Let me look actually. Marvel Rivals ranked. Yeah, I was GM. Yeah. How does this guy get Blade early access with only 83 followers? You know, instead of asking me how I got early access, maybe you should ask yourself why you don't have early access.
Vance gave me my powers. I'll make them
Why?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Sounds like a personal problem, brother.
Hulk, is there something on your mind? Can I help? Gladly.
Also, it's actually bold of you to assume this is the only account I have. Like,
Unnatural.
there are so many reasons. My dad works for Marvel Rivals. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe I have another account that's 3 million followers, and this is just one I do for fun.
Hello, little
You don't know.
We're here to help.
But hey, good luck getting early access, brother. I usually play Loki and Psylocke, so I'm not the best with frontlining. You seem to be good at frontlining. I would say like frontlining is a little bit of a byproduct of like understanding multiple characters. Like this is just target isolation, which I think the problem is that the concept of playing like dive and all those other things applies a lot better to a lot of other roles than you would think it does. Damn. I just chunked that boy. Like, I think if if I had to describe what I would say the hardest way to play this game is definitely like support, dive, tank, and then everything else. Because dive takes a lot of like overall game sense, right? Like you need to know where people are positioned. What's up, Ares? How you doing? You need to know where people are positioned in order to like get into pockets and do some crazy, you know, picks and all the extra stuff that comes involved with all of that. But like, I think game sense far exceeds general character knowledge, and game sense can apply so far between what you know and what you can possibly pick up playing other characters. What activates his self-healing? Dealing damage in, I forget what this is called, Scarlet Sword? Sorry, I'm trying to activate the... Scarlet Shroud, no. Bloodline Awakening, this thing. So when you see him glowing red and this bar pops up, any damage he deals in melee gives him self-heal. So when that self-heal is active, then you're actually going to be able to heal yourself. Otherwise, you do nothing. This is just only attached to dealing damage. Oh, that's where the fucking payload is. We need more people who play like that. Target isolation is mean. Too many people just pick a character like Moon Knight and span into the masses. Yeah, I mean, I would argue that the way this game has kind of been designed so far is that general aptitude is a little bit better to... General aptitude is a little bit better to understand than, like, niche picks. So I don't have a problem. Like, I play Moon Knight very actively, but I only play Moon Knight right now because it's better to play Moon Knight than it is to pick up dive characters and get really good with them. When does Blade come out? August 8th, next Friday. Ooh. He's hella meta. I can't completely draw that argument together yet. As much as I would like to believe he probably will be, I don't want to make that conclusion yet because this still kind of feels like a niche pick. Just as much as like Black Panther is a niche pick and Psylocke is a niche pick. Like, he's going to be generically good, don't get me wrong. I do think there's like a lot of skill and aptitude attached to actually making this efficient. Oh, cooked my face. He's going to be a better Bucky. I disagree. He's just going to be different. Bucky has two moves that do crowd control. Crowd control has an immense effect in this game, bro. Like, you don't understand how strong crowd control really like influences how team fights can move. You're telling me I can look from 30 feet away, grab a motherfucker out of his team, and crowd control him for like 5 seconds straight? Isn't good comparatively to just like damage overall. Like, that's not saying Blade is bad by any like comparison, but like Blade is just like active damage. That is it. He doesn't have any crowd control. Maybe the anti-heal might have some like circumstantial usage over time, but like right now it's just partially decreasing the amount of healing they do, and it doesn't even actually affect like shields. If you're dealing with like a team composition made of characters who do shield related stuff, it's not gonna do anything, right? So now like that's why I'm like, it's a niche pick. For healing, yeah, it's gonna influence that, but like some of the other characters that do like shield related heals, you're kind of cooked. It doesn't really do much for that. Played Black Panther once and learned a Groot one-shot combo. A Groot one-shot combo with the DPS is crazy. Like just being, I think, yeah, the underestimation of being able to like grab people and positioning is such a big thing for team shooters or hero shooters, I'll say. Getting caught out of position changes the entire trajectory of how your entire team fight's going to go. Because if it's a 6v6 and all 6 of those people are in the right place, then it's cool. And then we can kind of figure out how that plays out. But if it's a 6v6 and then out of nowhere, one of those 6 people is dead because they got caught on the left side and Bucky pulled him into the team and your DPS is now dead. Oh, your team fight's done, basically. Something like a double down slash, spin kick, dash, double spear, dash, alt, then dash. Wow. Playing with like 3 friends who lorded him and I haven't done it since. Yeah, as someone who spent like my first 100 hours of this game only playing Black Panther, I'm sure it's possible. I don't doubt that whatsoever.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I just think it's, yeah, niche is the best answer. Does he only have the cloak team up? Yes, this thing. I wish he had another one, but it is what it is. How's bro playing Blade? It's a mod pack I downloaded online.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Go to wanda.com.
1.
It'll take you to the mod pack.
Mission area. Got it?
I wish he had another team up. I felt like something that was like Phoenix related would have been cool. I let the cat out of bag? No worries. I'm gonna get that question 100 times over, so this is only the beginning.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area.
What the hell just happened there? What the? My dash got canceled. Oh, it's a thing. Never mind. Sorry. Not crazy, just a normal interaction. What's my opinion on Johnny? Johnny is another one of those characters that is like supremely underestimated and really only has like good use with coordination. I think there are too many, not too many, I guess. There are a lot of characters right now that require coordination, and because the general like meta of playing Marvel Rivals is very like solo queue based, it feels like he's a bad character. That added to the difficulty of using his fucking primary fire makes it feel horrible. I'm gonna die on this hill where I say like Johnny's probably like top 3 characters in this game. If you can learn how to lead those shots correctly, he is a fucking amazing character. But that's not something most people should learn how to do. That's only if you're like really only playing Johnny. Because every character has a different projectile speed. If you're playing Bucky, he's got a projectile speed. If you're playing Johnny. If you're playing Blade, he's got a projectile speed. If you're playing, you know, XYZ, they have different speeds. So, like, that's not to say you shouldn't learn. Oh, that was fucking... What? I had no idea that was Loki. So, like, Johnny's good, but it's one of those, like, if you keep playing Johnny, it's good. If you stop playing Johnny, then it's like, he's all right. High learning curve, yes. I watch people play it. He gets banned every time in the Americas and Marvel Ignite, and I'm like, why would pro players ban a character that I feel like isn't like that important? But then you recognize that like in a coordination setting, characters play entirely differently versus like me just picking up this guy and playing it for fun. So that's why I say like it's a different conversation to talk about. Holy shit, I just shot him once and I took half his HP. It's a different conversation to say that, like, one character is very good from one thing versus another thing. Plus skill gap, that type of thing. Unc, you think people should ban Blade? Ban Blade. No. I think this is gonna be one of those. Like, coordination attuned things. Like I was talking about Human Torch. Do the guns do 150 per shot? I actually don't know the numbers, realistically. It is a shotgun, so it chunks from a different range than some of the other guns do. I really think it's like 250, which would one shot. But yeah, it's probably 150. That sounds reasonable. Well, reasonable is not the word I mean. That sounds like the accurate description. Yeah, I don't think people should ban Blade per se, and that's not like the shilling of saying like, oh, I want people to let me play Blade. It's more like this reduced healing thing. It sounds extremely ridiculous in practice, but in actuality, it's actually like it's all right at best. Like it's not meta shifting. But again, only takes I have are based on playing with AI, and this could be a completely different conversation once you start playing with people. So I just think that it's one of those things that where someone's getting anti-healed, you could probably isolate that character and blast him down with like 10 people all like acting together to do damage. But if you're just in a like 1v1 fight, or you just pick a specific target out and anti-heal them, it's not going to make that person die immediately. So that's why I'm like, it could be meta shifting depending on the rank level. It's like the Black Panther issue, where high rank, it's probably going to be a really strong thing, and there's going to be people who take very strong advantage of it, and then low rank, it's just going to be like, doesn't do much.
4, 3,
Blade shotgun range is smaller at 10 and stronger at 15 to 20. Mid range, yes. Is he fun? Very much so. You excited for Brand New Day? What is Brand New Day? Is that the Chance the Rapper album? That I didn't know what the name of it was. Like this anti-heal, he's gonna be fine. Spider-Man Brand New Day, yeah, fuck. I didn't know we had a name announced for it yet. What the fuck? I can't say I'm excited for it until I know what the plot is.
I am ready to put on a show.
Welcome to the Hot Takes channel, by the way, because I make crazy takes and I don't know if they're hot or not until I make them. I'm like, I would say I'm excited for it, but the way that Spider-Man has been presented so far, he hasn't had a solo movie for me to feel as though he is quote-unquote Spider-Man. Like, the way I have always viewed Spider-Man is a solo. I mean, he has his moments where he comes across other superheroes and stuff like that, but Disney has made Spider-Man such a like secondary character, probably due to some Sony issues and, you know, having to interact with the general Marvel MCU universe. MCU universe is redundant. So that's not to say that like I don't want to see a new Spider-Man movie, but like No Way Home was like slightly Far From Home was like Doctor Strange related. No Way Home was like slightly Shield related, and like the remnants of his activities dealing with Iron Man. I I don't want to watch a Spider-Man movie where you bring in another MCU character. That's all I'm saying. I want to watch Tom Holland be Spider-Man by himself. And until I know what that looks like,
I've always walked the line between the living and undead.
I'm not going to be super excited for it. Mr. Negative and Scorpion are the main villains. That sounds dope. I am all for it. We're just gonna... Punisher's gonna be in the new one? Well, I can't say anything. It's a connected universe and you actually feel like it? Yes, but the problem is, in that connected universe, they've always made it feel like Spider-Man is kind of... I don't want to say an afterthought, but like his storylines happen because of shit that happened in other movies where like I think that Spider-Man should have his own strong connections to his villains, and like it's weird, right? Because if I have to start from the top, right, it was like Tony's protege into like dealing with the remnants of the multiverse issues, and like all of that is like MCU connected, where beforehand it was just Spider-Man shit. And all of the Spider-Man characters obviously have their own like inspirations and all of their own problems, but like he's the main focus of no Stark stuff. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. I'm not doubting that that is possible and that's what's going to happen. But I don't like that the only context we have thus far is him being connected to all of the other shit. And he can be connected, but it's hard to distinguish that connection when all of those other things came out first and had very large overlapping impact on the MCU, and then Spider-Man happened. Versus like Spider-Man happening and then they have impacts on the MCU. That sounds like really weird as a description, but that's the best way I could say how I feel about it. Right. His connections to those villains are not as strong. His connection to MCU is what's strong. And I don't like that. Set leaks are out. I try not to look at leaks. I could have known how Blade played ages ago, but I try and keep myself away from leaks because I just don't want to know. I enjoy having like a genuine surprise when I found out like new shit is out.
I am ready to put on a show.
Damn.
Even small victories are worth celebrating.
I don't know if Blade was ever filmed. We're never getting that Blade movie, let's be honest, guys. That Blade movie's never happening. And if it does happen, it'll be like 2030. It's going to become an afterthought because we need all the other connecting movies to... What is that? Something Wars? It's not... Civil War happened already, obviously. There are other connecting movies that need to happen, and Blade's movie is not impactful in that whatsoever. Secret Wars, thank you. I don't think Mahershala Ali should be Blade. He's old. Yes and no. I do like the idea of like newer actors, especially with the fact that like Marvel movies can be like a fucking decade of like contract signing. Like, yeah, you're Spider-Man until Spider-Man is like done in our world, bro. Like, so I agree, but my general reverence for Mahershala Ali has to make me disagree. That's an image that I don't think a lot of other actors could carry. Unless you just pick a new one and I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like him. I think at the point, maybe that's just because of my like feelings towards like Wesley Snipes and like his delivered presentation of Blade, because Wesley Snipes did Blade very well as well. Like I almost can't envision Mahershala Ali as Blade because of Wesley Snipes. But Wesley Snipes was also kind of old. It's the greatest comic storyline? Ooh, tell me more. Please, I love hearing stuff about comics because I am bad at keeping up with the Marvel side of like read literature. Oh, I can't double jump. I'm super dead down here. Never mind. Blade has the potential to bring Marvel the most fans and sales ever. Makes no sense what it would draw. He's the GOAT. He needs his movie. I disagree. And this is coming from a very strong Blade lover. I think Blade is still somewhat attached to the nostalgia of the previous Blade movies. But I don't know what the right answer for like new... oh my God, I love Marvel conversations. Let me start there. I think it's hard to talk about where Marvel should go because the entire Endgame conversation shifted how the general view of Marvel should be. And it's a lot more like marketing and general interest than it is about niche storyline and interests. And I say that because the way I feel like Marvel originally got popular was niche interests and storylines. Blade was not big when Blade came out. Iron Man wasn't that big when he came out. Maybe Marvel, like Captain America might have been like the only really strongly, I don't want to say pushed, but like interesting character at the point he came out. So back when we were originally building this MCU, all of those characters were new, right? So at that point, we could just let whatever fly out of Marvel, and it was cool and new. And we could all be interested in it. But now we've built this attachment to all these characters. Iron Man to be popular forever? Yes, but he wasn't like... Tell me why a Blade movie came out before an Iron Man movie. Like, at that point, we were just making movies because making new movies and new IPs was like a cool thing to like test out the waters. We're past testing out the waters. That's all I'm saying. Like, what movie needs to come out to Marvel? A reborn X-Men. Genuinely, that is probably the best direction to go to. And I don't know who has control of X-Men, whether it's like Sony, like Marvel directly currently, but like bringing back the X-Men to like the prominence in which like First Class and Days Before Future Past and all that shit, like that is the direction I personally feel like. But that's hard to do when we're also building this connection to like Secret Wars. That's why I'm like, reboot everything except Spidey? Yes, I agree. But Endgame built this idea of a connected reality, and I think that is it's both damaging and positive in the same conversation. MCU just the Avengers Cinematic Universe? Yes. That's why I say it's damaging. You're stuck to these like storylines where there's so many parts of Marvel that you can really get into some weird shit with. And they made the money off of the way Marvel is now, where you're kind of afraid, because of business reasons, obviously, you're kind of afraid to go back to the original purpose of just throwing new shit into the wilderness and hoping it works out. As much as I would love that to be like a good idea again, it's not. There's so much going on. Disney wrecked Marvel? Yes and no. Disney also gave Marvel an entire platform that Marvel probably never would have gotten to on its own. Disney got money, bro. Can you think of all the Disney like, do you think you would have gotten WandaVision without Disney's involvement? WandaVision's a great fucking show. Let's all be real here. There's a lot of good content that's come out because of Disney's involvement, but there's also like the commercial aspect that's also kind of been ruined because of Disney. X-Men would be amazing. It's been very underrepresented. Thank you. Yes.
Good work, but it ain't over yet.
That's my point. And X-Men is its own fucking whole universe of BS that I don't even know how to like deal with that conversation. When they reboot everything, they can start properly with the best foundation in the universe. But that's the thing, right? Rebooting still kind of forces us into the Avengers, or at least some sort of connectivity timeline, right? Because we all enjoy the idea of a connected timeline because the crossover of these characters already happens in comics. Like, it's not like I suddenly saw Blade and only saw Blade. I only saw Captain America. It was like, oh, Captain America was connected to all these other characters. So the connectivity of them is going to happen regardless. But, like, what parts of that connectivity do I think can be delivered well versus, like, the other shit by itself? Oh, I'm super dead. Never mind.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Fuck under there. Disney's made the best and the worst out of, yes, best and worst. That's the best way to put it. Is Blade hit scan? No. Projectile. It's a pretty fast projectile though, so you shouldn't have to do too much thinking when it comes to like leading shots and shit.
I am ready to put on a show.
That's L.
Supernova!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
What the actual fuck was that? I'm only sad because I'm a Wolverine glazer. Hugh Jackman in the movies and the comic series, and I can't really see Hugh Jackman getting replaced. Yes, but they have to. Which brings back the Black Panther conversation of like, should we have just cast a new one, or was Chadwick Boseman the only Black Panther that we'll ever see for like a good period of time? And I'm not getting into that combo. That's a hard one. They said Nick A30 might be in the new Spider-Man. For what? Nothing against that, man, but like, okay. I don't know why they had to make Black Panther die with the actor.
Staying in the light is a constant struggle.
Agree, disagree. There's both takes are fair. That's all I'm gonna say on the Black Panther issue
30 seconds before you attack.
with Mahershala Ali. My bad, Chadwick Boseman.
An alliance between Krakoa and Kunlun might be wise at this
That's
juncture.
not the right answer. Hopefully we get a new Black Panther after Secret Wars. After Secret Wars, though, there has to be like a
Welcome you to our
a time skip for us to get a new Black Panther.
same hospitality.
If we're connected to the current universe, there has to be a time skip.
4, 3, 2.
Respecting RIP Chadwick, but they should recast him.
All you need to do is
Agreed.
capture the mission area.
But I understand why you wouldn't.
Doom must be a broken man.
But it's also because the delivering of that entire storyline was through one guy. It's hard to make that a possibility in the first place. How did I... What? like because fuck, what is his name?
Capture the mission area.
I think he got a proper send off in the movie. Agreed. I think we're at a point where we can get a new one, of course. I'm so dead here if I don't get this off correctly.
Jury, executioner.
It should have let me play Black Panther. I'm white. Motherfucker think he's Chet Hanks.
Culling turret is gone. Chin up.
What the fuck is his name? Ryan Coogler. It took me so long. Like, I understand why, especially because that type of thing is delivered by one person. So, like, Ryan Coogler has the utmost expertise on that decision.
I am ready to put
So,
on
like, if there was another situation where I feel like I could deliver a powerful enough... I could deliver a powerful enough movie in a different character, then sure, we'd recast it. But I also think Ryan Coogler probably didn't feel like he could.
I'm back, baby.
Isn't the guy from Snowfall rumored to play Black Panther? Damson Idris? I doubt it. Not like an I doubt it as in he can't, as in like a... You know, actually no. There are a lot of actors that stretch out of their general casting so far. I don't think I've seen Damson Idris in a action capacity yet. So it's hard to say, oh yeah, he could do it. But like, I don't know what he's been in so far that would make me feel like, yeah, I would love to see Damson Idris as Black Panther. Holy shit.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Well, the multiverse death, I could have seen Killmonger coming into the new king after realizing his intentions. Crazy opinion, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't think I would have wanted to see Michael B. Jordan be Black Panther for a long time. Just gonna be honest. Michael B. Jordan's cool, but the depth of acting that I think... Nope, that's a bad ultimate. Well, he's done Fruit Rail Station. Let me not pretend he's incapable. Plus, I fucking loved Sinners, so... Is this early access? No, this is out today. Yes, it's early access. Leaving, she slammed nose. Not as Black Panther. Well, yeah, of course. He'd have to be his own isolated character. But then it's not really a Black Panther movie. Right? It's a Killmonger presentation. Sinners is his best acting performance, but I also think that has to do with the placement of Michael B. Jordan in like a capacity that is almost fucking unrealistic to put a lot of actors in. Motherfucker's playing a twin of himself. I'll be right back.
Slice of cold steel.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Sorry, I had to go hit a blunt real quick. I'm lying, I didn't. Don't do drugs, kids. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure you hit the follow button. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, like for a movie like Sinners, I don't think there's a comparative Like, what other movie can you think of has put an actor into a place that would have to extend their range, at least recently?
3, 2,
I haven't watched that many movies, so don't shoot me to say that it's not like possible that other people could do it. Like, what other actor has been put into something that would give them the range of physically having to act as two different people in a movie, back to back? Not his own movies in future presentation of Wakanda would be a leader of it. Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. So it'd be more of a like general Black Panther universe type of movie, not like Black Panther himself. But that's hard to deliver as a. Well, maybe I didn't understand that correctly either.
double KO.
It's always mids. Appreciate you following the stream. Welcome into it. You think after a time skip they'll make his son the new Black Panther? Yes. That's like, if they're connecting it to the current universe, yes. That, or it's gonna be fucking M'Baku, and I don't know how like die-hard fans are gonna feel about that. They have to time skip. There's like no realistic choice otherwise. As much as I like don't really like that so much, it is what it is. Zach, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to this one.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Probably after Doomsday or something. Yeah. But the hard part about a time skip is that like you have to age up all of the, well, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to like age up all of the other characters significantly. It does mean though that like, yes, those characters you have to consider what's been happening in those 15 to 20 years of what's happened to Black Panther, you know? So it's hard to do a time skip in a connected universe. Except in the situation where everyone's fucking dead because they got snapped away by Thanos. Could be a new universe. That's what I'm saying. It's possible, but it's hard to deliver. Next large-scale MCU movie, do like the Galactus scenario, and they needed Wakanda's help to be the current leader. They go for Wakanda support is all. Makes sense. I actually haven't even seen Fantastic Four, so I don't know how that connects to the current fucking universe. Okay, so that only blocks CC on the parry. I've been doing that so on accident. They confirmed everything's gonna be rebooted. I would assume. It's too hard to carry on the high expectations of what Endgame and the movies prior delivered. It needs a reboot. We as a viewing audience expect too much anyways. Mark, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. I gotta start doing more with that. Still mad at the Blade movies in production hell. Yeah. I've heard there's very little to gripe about. Generally a good movie. With the Fantastic Four movie, that's a fucking good take. Like, how do you get early access? Apply to be a Marvel Rivals partner. I think it's on the website somewhere. I don't know. I've been a partner since the game came out. What happened to my account? What do you mean? What happened? This isn't the original? Oh yeah, it's not, no.
Back in the game.
It's an algorithm problem. Can't stream video game stuff to a dance channel. That's literally the only reason. It's a new account. The old one still exists. Follow the new one. Appreciate you tuning in. Oh my god, that's like the one character I would lose to because he's got a fucking shield. Oh brother, yeah. Don't blame me. Blame TikTok. I'm just here, man. I was curious on more opinions. It's a Fantastic Four comic where they're away and have to step in their place being Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, Hulk, and Wolverine. Oh. I'm super dead. I think the problem with the other problem, there's already several fucking problems with making movies. The other problem with making movies is the fact that you also have to worry about like actors in their timelines. Because I don't know what the fuck Hugh Jackman is up to right now, but if I gotta pull him away from whatever the fuck he's doing to line all 15 actors up to get me a new like some sort of X-Men movie, it's gonna be ridiculous. Which is why I thought Logan should have been the last presentation of Wolverine in the first place. But then we got Deadpool and Wolverine, and that fucked the entire viewing audience experience up to where people are like, oh, Hugh Jackman can still go. Like, so now we gotta struggle with the fact that we still can't unsee Hugh Jackman as Wolverine when we literally could have gotten X-23 by now. But fucking Ryan Reynolds ruined that entire, like, perspective. No offense to Ryan Reynolds, of course. It's a cool idea, but it's kind of a cash grab more than it is like a long-term Marvel and its connection to other universes idea. Cuzzo, what's poppin'? How's Blade? It's wonderful. See how that did nothing in a Cloak and Dagger ultimate? Did I get a knee grump? Is crazy. Yes, I did. Take him out of the... But the box office doesn't want to see X-23, and that's the problem. You're thinking of the box office and not what the fuck the actual source material could give me. That's why I don't like Marvel now. You're too worried about the actual market and what they would enjoy versus the actual context of what makes these characters important and individuals. That is why I have a problem with Disney being attached to Marvel. Is it hard to select them sometimes when you enter matches? It's going to be. I'm playing against bots, so I don't have that problem currently. This is my room, and I made this. Think Blade's ult music should play during the MVP? Agreed. I love that that music goes off every time he casts that ultimate. Thank God I parried that. That's not gonna hit anyone.
Down to 30 seconds.
Behold, Dark Child!
Double KO.
Here they come.
His music is fire, true. Might be time to come back to Rivals. When'd you leave? You know what? I can see why you would leave though. This season 3 was an interesting decision. Did I not just hear that ultimate? Or is that Loki? I'm happy they're rebooting everything. Agreed. Emma ruined the game. She was not the... She was a good idea, but in practice, there's a lot of problems. She's basically an uncounterable tank. I'd rather love than to lose you, girl. That was Loki copied thing. That's what I thought. I was like so confused.
Pick your hero.
Punisher counters Emma. Brother, no, he does not.
I'll fight to end the darkness that spawned me.
Soft counters, sure. I'm talking about hard counters. There are a lot of soft counters. It's a rock, paper, scissors game. I understand how that works. But like hard counter, no, there is not.
Staying in the light is a constant struggle.
Emma goes diamond form. Punisher mows her down with a shotgun. Are you telling me that you can't just fucking literally dash and grab Punisher and then one-shot him? That's not a counter. Don't even have to bring up the turret. I'm not getting into that combo. Once he found Thor to be a genuine counter, it's so damn hard to play him against higher ranks, but it's a Thor Force can melt her even while diamond. You just have to space well. That's not a counter then. That's a skill. That's like a skill thing. I'm talking about if I pick this character, this is very obviously something to deal with this character. You're just stuck below Emma with that mindset? Oh my god, I'm not doing this combo with you, bro. Yes, I'm bronze. Let's just throw that out there. That's fine. I'm bronze. I'm bad. You're right. My fault, bro. When did Blade come out? He comes out on August 8th. This is early access. Like I'm genuinely not doing meta conversations because half the times most takes are based purely on your opinion and not the actual gameplay of what the fuck could happen. Why am I still on this one? Guy has to be rage baiting? It is what it is, man. Everyone plays the game differently. His point is valid, and I will leave it at that. Emma's the definitive best tank. That's the only thing I'm getting at. You can say whatever you want, but the data statistically shows that like she is quite literally the best person to play in this game right now. Mines. I don't speak out of facts, only personal play, and I'm diamond, so take my words with a grain of salt. I mean, everyone, that's the thing, everyone speaks with personal play, but at the same time, like, you gotta consider there's so much more. Magneto's the best tank? Probably. Because of the way healing ultimates work. Yes, I can agree with that. I think that's an argument of utility versus like output. Because utility-wise, Magneto's definitely better. He's got a better shield, and his ultimate actually can deal with supports.
We are undefeatable.
She'll never die even with that. Magneto is very boring. That's also true. Holy no aim. Holy no aim.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Yeah, that's rage bait. I'm not. That already ruined my fucking mood, bro. Like, Jesus Christ.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Are they playing? No, they are. God, this motherfucker gets really countered by mines, bro. All you can do with Emma is run flyers. Yeah, that's probably the best you got. And even flyers isn't like the ultimate answer. It's only like kinda good.
Before you attack, get ready.
You're not the only one who can handle a sword blade. I used to be Ronin, remember?
I wore that armor for a while too, you know.
Yeah, but I was the original.
Ain't about who wore it first. It's about who wore it best.
Flyers aren't as good as last season. True.
The battle starts in 5.
Just hopped on with my buddy, and the first thing we said was fuck Emma and her insane ult. Her ult is actually probably not the worst thing to deal with in her kit, ironically.
One of these days, I need to sit down with Rocket and exchange ideas.
The ult is like one of like 3 other bigger problems. If you're only... That's the thing. If your only answer is damage to a character like that, I don't think that's truly a counter. Oh wow, I survived. Because everybody does damage.
We got what we came for.
Her ult is actually the worst part of her kit. That's all I'm getting at.
Shields up.
Rise, my friend!
Judge! Spiders. Disgusting.
We are undefeatable.
He does get this ult pretty fast, I will say.
Time.
How are there still so many?
I'm super dead. Oh my life right
More
now.
than half of the mission area.
I
Keep
love it
going.
look pretty
Control
bad.
lost.
There's a heal up here? I didn't even know that.
Got a med kit.
Her ult can be countered by walls and shields? Yeah. Once you get choke slammed, you're basically dead. That's why I'm like, are you sure there's really counters to that?
Just what the doctor ordered.
The hunt's not over yet.
In diamond form, one slam and you're done? Exactly. Like, to say the shotgun is an answer doesn't include the fact that you can literally just get choke slammed from point blank range and you're dead. So honestly, in that situation, she counters you. Like, you're cooked.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Judge, jury, executioner.
You can deflect her slam with Punisher? Tell me how that works. I don't know if you caught the entire context of the conversation that we're having. I don't mean to be rude. Like, no offense. I just got here. I thought you meant Blade. No. Someone was trying to tell me that Punisher is a direct counter to, Yes. No, you got to time it with the parry, yes. Someone was trying to tell me that Punisher was a counter to Emma Frost. And I was like, in what universe? How are people getting early access? Apply to be a Marvel Rivals partner. All partners get access. Damn, that shit chunks. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, tell a friend, by the way, and hit the follow button if you haven't already. Thank you. You like the boy will tell me what you like about him. Let's just go through that. Wow, I survived. Fucking horrible place to stand. Main Wolf and Bucky Blade seems like a mix of both of them. Yes, I would agree. That is the best way to put it. I compare it more to Iron Fist, but Wolverine, Iron Fist, same archetype. So I wouldn't say no to that comparison. The gun reminds me of Bucky. Yes, that is the direct comparison, I would say. Very similar bullet velocity. But Blades is a shotgun. And I think they do about... No. I think Blades does more damage because it's a shotgun. God, my aim is so jittery. I hate watching it back. Because I don't think about how this feels in real time. I just do it. Horrible aim, horrible aim, horrible aim, horrible aim. Nice. What game am I in? This is Overwatch 2.
You're not in this alone.
You can two-shot from anywhere? Really? Okay, so then yeah, I would definitely say it's a direct comparison. Because Blade can two-shot with a headshot. Also. But he's like mid-range. It's like 15 to 20. Is this Overwatch 2? Yes. They just released a new patch. If you haven't checked it out, Tracer's actually kind of OP right now. Play some God of... Whoa.
Get ready.
Be safe, Sultai. Thank you.
You guys are the coolest. I always thought so. Now let's kick some butt, shall we?
Hmm.
Being able to understand animals? I wish I could do that. Yeah, all you have to do is listen. Then you really
Tracer is super good now. Exactly. See?
Battle starts in 5,
Somebody knows.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Silver bullet. You know, if it wasn't for you watching the kiddos, I don't know how the apple.
Then give me some horns, baby. I'm from hell. Thank God they killed him, because that motherfucker was going to kill me.
You shouldn't carry guns.
Double KO.
Oh, scared me. Put him on the news or something. See, that like Swift Strike shit is so horribly designed. That might be the only thing I think is like weird about this character.
Keep going.
So when he's in that like shroud that makes him invisible like Moon Knight, he can dash out with an ability called Swift Strike. But it just do not work a lot of the times.
You might want to stay there. As good as new.
Again, not hit scan. Again, not hit scan. Before you judge my aim, not hit scan. Thank you.
We are undefeatable.
So watch this. Swift Strike. You see that? You see that? How it says Swift Strike? Fuck, I didn't do it fast enough. Who's an underrated ban? I think Bucky is the same as Phoenix. Same as a stretch, just because of like general distance.
Thanks for the shield.
Double KO.
Underrated ban? I think it's Cloak and Dagger, personally. I think there need to be so many more bans that are dedicated to Cloak and Dagger. I hate them so much, bro.
I got your back.
Oh, Bucky and Phoenix? Yeah. Phoenix, I don't think hit scan is as... So the Flyers meta, to me, isn't as, like, strong, clearly, as it used to be. So I don't think Phoenix is, like, an absolute necessary ban anymore. Okay, well, just not getting that kill. That's fine. But I do think I've only lost one game banning her. Yeah, see? The Cloak and Dagger ban is so worth it. That ultimate, bro, it is quite literally a game changer. And I have so many strong feelings about it. How did I anti-heal you? Yeah, Cloak and Dagger? Fuck Cloak and Dagger. If you're a Cloak and Dagger main, get the fuck out of my chat. I'm sorry. We love all Marvel Rivals players here. Thank you for helping keep this game alive that I am currently enjoying. I will not say I love this game. Love is a strong word.
Double KO.
Wow, I can't believe I survived that. Crazy stray to the Cloak and Dagger mains. It was not a stray. It was very directed. Watch your mouth? Fuck you. No, sorry. I apologize. Like I said, I appreciate all of you. But on the opposite end, fuck you. Both things can be true. I say as though I'm not like a dive main and I don't make your life an absolute living hell. Oh, that's not what I... What the hell? What? Where? What? Oh.
Next time.
How would you rank Blade? I'd say like an A. Well, I wouldn't even say plus, honestly. Fuck. Oh, I fucked up. I put him at an A.
Next time, put up a fight.
He's definitely gonna have his like very strong usages and scenarios, but I just don't think the average player is gonna pick this up and enjoy it. Black Panther's a great pick, but he's still very niche. Not everyone plays Black Panther. This doesn't work. So I try it every time. Well, she stepped out of it, so that's a different conversation. Bucky's a good pick. Not everyone picks Bucky. Iron Fist is a great pick. A lot of people don't pick Iron Fist. Stuff like that. Everyone picks Wolverine, but he's kind of like banned out, so you don't really get to pick Wolverine.
Should have learned to use that sword better, old man. Should have used super bullets, Frank.
Damn. Did you know the motherfuckers are still trying to ice skate uphill? Crazy. Blade kind of trash, huh? Wow, weak rage bait, brother.
You're not in this alone.
I can't even do anything. I'm still dead here. Yeah. I'm not attacking you personally. I know you're not. I don't give a fuck. Well, why is he weak? Why is he trash, though? Provide evidence.
I'm back, baby.
I think Punisher's ult should not be CC immune. While I agree with you, 1000%, I think it would fucking suck to be halfway through your ult and out of nowhere just get frozen. Because that makes your ultimate so susceptible to any type of counter. There's a lot of crowd control in this game. It shouldn't be, but like, it would make his ult super weak if it wasn't. There's so much crowd control in this game. You know? If you're not going to do that with Punisher, do it with Magic. Valid ass take, actually. I didn't think about it that way. But I guess technically, Punisher's ult doesn't have as much like natural autonomy as Magic's ult does. And that sounds crazy, but it's technically a factual statement. I'm not going to lie, you got me, I got nothing. This guy, man. Wow, he actually survived that ultimate. That's fucking ridiculous. Punisher ult has the highest damage potential in the game. Yes. I think this conversation deals with the depth. I've been watching, or like I've passed a lot of content on Marvel Rivals where there's like a disconnect on the potential autonomy and like skill differential of players, where sometimes it's like easy to deal with shit and sometimes it's like almost impossible, and there's like nothing you can do about it to some extent. So like in the perfect example, right, like Punisher's ultimate should be, I'm enjoying our debates as well, Punisher's ult should be counterable by CC, because there are other ults that pretty much do the same thing. They're like install ultimates, word to, you know, fighting game world / universe. Like you change forms and then you can technically be crowd controlled, right? And your ultimate stops, right? Like Human Torch is a great example also. You pop a Human Torch ultimate, you're technically still like beholden to your regular crowd control experience, right? So it would only make sense that Punisher, who kind of exists in a similar aspect, would also be crowd controllable. But he technically isn't. And so, like, how do you account for that? The only difference in that is, like, ability to outplay the person who is playing the character. And do I believe we should have less control of Punisher while he's in the middle of his ultimate? I mean, he's already got minimal control. You can literally only shoot and walk versus, you know, versus Human Torch, where you're technically allowed to cast all of your abilities, move freely. Like, there's a difference in the capability of what you can do with your ultimate when it comes to a Punisher ultimate versus a Magic ultimate or a Human Torch ultimate. Should that mean that, like, because you're already limited by the Punisher ultimate, that you should still also be able to be just as limited in the other scenarios where you can get crowd controlled? I don't know. Because you're, like, Punisher ultimate, you're literally a sitting target. Like, wholeheartedly, you are a sitting target. Does that mean it's fair for you to be crowd controllable? I don't know. But in Magic Ultimate, you can move as freely as you would have before you casted your ultimate. Same thing with Human Torch. So, like, how do you account for that? I don't know what the decision making on that is. I'm not a game developer. I don't know what the right answer is. I'm just bringing up the conversation. So what they can do is make CC ultimates go through CC immunity, so not like a normal stun. So, like the Thing's ultimate. So it's like ultimate versus ultimate type of thing versus like base ability versus ultimate. Which is a fair combo, actually. Let me think about how that works.
You'll need a top-notch team.
Because that really does make it just like ultimate versus ultimate, which I think is one of the other things that needs to be significantly balanced as well. We could go down this rabbit hole, dog. You have no idea what kind of can of worms you just opened up. Punisher could stop Mantis sleep, but not literal Infinity Stone ultimate. Yes, I agree. That would make sense.
Escape pod ready. Opening escape capsule.
But that's a I don't want to say a coding issue, but it kind of is. But I'm also not a developer, so there's probably a way around it. I'm not gonna like pretend that they're protected from that. Like, but I see what you're saying. Yes, that sounds like a great idea. Blaze It now is this early release, this is early access. Joshua, I appreciate you sharing the stream. Thank you.
Encounter with Dracula himself.
You know that stench never really washes off, no matter how hard you try.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the missionary.
They can make Punishers or not CC immune, but decrease the CC in the game. Oh my god. You don't know how I feel about CC in this game. Joshua, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. How many bullets does he have? 8. He's at 8 and then has to reload. It is not hit scan, in case you think my aim is horrible. I mean, my aim is horrible, hit scan or not, but still. Yeah, CC is such a hard CC is such a hard conversation because of its influence on so many other things. Like, is there such thing as too much CC? Absolutely, bro. Bucky has too much CC. He looks really fluent. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna pretend. This is after hours of actually learning the optimization for this. Most people I think you'll probably see on early access playing this will have no direct correlation of understanding like I do. And that's not to say, you know, whoever else is playing this right now is bad, but like I've figured out tech. I am at the tech level of knowing what to do with this character. He looks fun as fuck. He is so much fun, bro. I haven't had this much fun since I like tried to learn base game Black Panther. Enjoy the amplifier. Nobody? Okay, never mind. My bad. My bad. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that, OG. He looks like Magic and Winter Soldier combined. I would compare it more to Winter Soldier and Iron Fist. The lifesteal looks crazy. It actually isn't as strong as I would lead to believe that it is. That's just a great ultimate, honestly. It's a fucking hallway. There's nothing you can do there. Like, Hulk is still beating the fuck out of me, bro. Like, that's why I'm like, that lifesteal is not gonna save you. Hulk was going to kill me there, bro. He was definitely gonna fuck my life up. Is he a tank buster or dive? He's more dive than he is tank buster. He's a dive with a lot of sustain. Let me put it that way. Because he doesn't have the percent HP damage that the other tank busters have. So, like, you can stay in long combat with a tank, but you're not going to kill that guy. You're not going to kill that guy. I'll put it that way. So, really, it's like you'll dive and then kind of just hang out in the back line for a while and hopefully get the kill. If you don't, then that's just how dive works. You try again.
Takes a lot more open season.
What the fuck? Oh.
As good as
I am so dead here. I don't know how I'm alive right now. He is not broken, if that is one of the other questions that most people will probably ask me. Oh my god, I did my tech wrong. At least I killed Wolverine. How's his ult? I'd compare it to a Psylocke ultimate.
We are undefeatable.
It's good, but it's just another one of those, like, there's a situation used for it, and when you use it in the right situation, that shit is OP. If you don't use it in the right situations, then it's just another ultimate. Better pay ult, though? Debatable. It feels like basically the exact same usage, just different like positional awareness. Side ultimate is not as good. I disagree personally. As someone who's like mostly playing Psylocke right now in ranked, it's about the same usage. just different awareness. Domination is a circle base, so Psylocke's ultimate's probably better in domination. Convergence and convoy, it's a line, so Blade's ultimate's probably better. They both have their own usages and places for. Whoa, what the fuck? 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 You can kill support ults though? No, you can't. I have never done it once. I have played at least 8 hours of this game, and I have not killed a single support ultimate with this. You know what? Support ultimate right here. Nothing. No, you cannot. Whatever you guys believe in what you've seen, they either set up a scenario for it to work perfectly, or whatever the fuck you seem to believe you got evidence from, it cannot, bro. Just like, talk to the guy who's telling you the false information, but I'm the guy playing it. Like, it doesn't work. No more stacking? What do you mean stacking? How does he feel? He feels great. It's fun. Oh, I can switch out of forms while I'm stunned. Interesting. I didn't know that. Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, no offense, but like, I don't know why people are gonna tell me how the ultimate works when I'm physically playing it. Like, you can't. Like, you cannot kill through support ultimates with this. I've tried at least 10 times, and it's never worked. Crazy, you can combine lifesteal with the ult? Yes, you can. But the ult it's an area. You can dash out of it. Like, there's no... Oh my god, I messed up. Great. You can't play with 4 or 6 stacks after the update? Oh, my bad. I'm a solo queue player. Yeah, that was never something that's concerned me. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, you can't 6 stack after, like, plat or something like that?
Only 60 seconds left.
Great ultimate. Enjoy the amplifier. What mid character do you think would be too OP if they buffed them? Scarlet Witch, probably? No, not Scarlet Witch, my bad. Black Widow. Sorry, the red hair confused me. Black Widow.
We are undefeatable.
She's a niche character that should stay that way.
Final 10 seconds.
Thor is not a mid character. Thor is very strong.
You'll have to keep ready.
Oh, my team is so dead right now. Can you watch my Black Panther edit after this? No, I can't. Sorry. I am physically incapable. I think Mr. Fantastic. I don't think Mr. Fantastic is mid. Possibly. I don't think he's mid. I think he's niche. And I think those are two different things. Thor is the worst tank. Worst tank doesn't mean bad.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I think Captain America is worse than Thor personally, but that's debatable.
I'll fight to end the darkness that spawned me.
They nerfed Iron Fist and now he's mid. I don't think he's bad. He's niche. That's just another one of those conversations. Like, I don't... But again, this is personal opinion. Don't listen to me in case like you think this is fact. Like the number of like great games I've had off of Iron Fist just because people don't know how to deal with it. Nerf. Like I'm getting so much output out of Iron Fist. Because people think people think the tank buster thing is gone just because you ban Wolverine. No, pick up Iron Fist. He's blasting through tanks right now.
Get ready.
Look at us. We practically match.
Thor doesn't have enough survivability, same as Spidey. Spidey's not supposed to have survivability. He's a dive. He shouldn't.
Oh, my costume just kind
I'm lower with him and he doesn't feel the same. I think that's like a gameplay thing. Reworking how you feel about how you should play Thor. I think Thor is a glorified DPS.
3,
That's
2, 1.
how I would describe Thor. He's not really a tank.
we must
He's a DPS with a lot of fucking abilities that give him extra HP. But I guess my framing is probably what makes that like a different conversation. In normal play, someone would have teleported there.
Double KO.
A good Iron Fist is actually a problem. Exactly. That's why I'm like, Iron Fist is not mid. He's just not the play style that the general dive feels like anymore. Spidey's kind of niche. Oh yeah, he's definitely niche. I think bad is that's why I'm like, Black Widow is the only character I feel like is just like bad, quote unquote. She's not niche. She's just fucking like hard to play as a whole. His gun is hit scan? No, it's a projectile. It's like Winter Soldier type projectile.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
You're not in this alone.
People think Iron Fist is not good because he doesn't dive as good. Yeah, they're too attached to the old way of playing Iron Fist, which is fine, you know. I understand where that comes from because you play the character one way and you can't really play it the exact same way. Shit feels weird. That's the Doomfist argument. Doomfist is not a fucking tank. He is still a DPS. I am still angry about that. But that kind of thing. When does he drop? April 8th. August 8th. Next Friday. How do you have early access to Blade? Early access is literally until actual access comes out. Most people just stop playing after day one. I wish the shit was hit scan sometimes.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
When does he drop? August 8th, the next Friday. That's what the timer above my head is. I don't know if anyone's even noticed that, by the way. Hot take Venom is very underrated as a tank. I think Venom is garbage, but he probably has his uses. I don't use Venom, so I wouldn't know. Good parry, thank you.
I am wounded. Who will help?
Next time, put up a fight.
Venom's just not the same. What's changed since like release? He's a top 3 diver? Probably. Great parry. She literally lined up the obvious moment. That's the hard part. It's like, sometimes I get good parries, and then there's other times where it's just like, yeah, that was very clearly a point to parry.
Never stood a chance. Open season. The hunt is on.
Sometimes. Or a dagger.
Really? I didn't get that? What matches am I testing Blade in? It's all bot matches.
There is only one as good as new.
Blade's not it. Go play Daredevil. Yeah. When he releases, you let me know, bro. Since apparently you got access to Daredevil and I don't.
You're not in this alone.
Wasp is a better pick. Fuck no. What are we talking about? Play Deadpool instead? Hey, bro. Give me access to Deadpool. I'm waiting for it. Hot take, Deadpool should be a strategist. Don't make him a DPS. I'm stopping at that part. Can't decide if Blade is good or mid. What is leading you to either direction between good versus mid? Like what would make you think he's good versus what would make you think he's mid? Makes me want to meet Kurt Cobain is crazy. I just read that.
This one.
I fight to end the darkness that spawned me.
Who would you want to add to Marvel Rivals? Nightcrawler. Deadpool should not be a healer? No. Okay. I know this is a hot take, and I understand I'm alone in this point. But the reason why people struggle to get a lot of strategists in their game is because a lot of the characters that you think you would really want to play are assigned directly to their general archetype, right? Like Blade's a DPS, Thor is a tank, like large characters end up being tanks. Strange is probably one of the weird ones where like he ends up being a tank. But I think they need to assign some of the more popular characters into off roles because a lot of people play the characters they want to play because of their aesthetic and interest in that character and not what role they are.
Creatures of the night.
If you gave me Deadpool as a strategist and you designed it very well, I would play Deadpool as a strategist.
Kinda sorry I asked.
I'm just gonna be honest. Ultron. I love playing Ultron. That shit is great and so much fun to me because I love the aesthetic of Ultron and he's designed well as a strategist. So I play Ultron.
Get that vehicle to its
Just gonna be honest. Does that have to happen for every character? No. But you got to give me at least one super popular mainstream ass character and throw it into the strategist role so you can like somewhat fix the distribution. Or else we're just going to be sticking to a bunch of niche picks in strategist and you're always going to be trying to get a bunch of people to pick strategist and autofill because you can't get anyone to play the role. That's my hot take and I'm dying on that hill. I'm okay with that. I don't really care. Barely anybody played Ultron after a week. No, people stopped playing Ultron after a week because the entire community wanted to ban Ultron every single time in a ranked game, and all of you fucking hated when people picked up Ultron because you said it was bad heals or oh my god, go play Cloak and Dagger. That's traditional healing. That's why people stopped playing Ultron. Because the community fucking demonized every Ultron player and told them to stop playing it. That's why I stopped playing Ultron as actively. If I'm going to deal with y'all bitching the entire time I'm playing Ultron, fuck it. I'm just not going to play Ultron, bro. I'll go DPS. I'm just going to be honest. That's not an Ultron is bad point. That's if the community's fucking bad.
Let's get those goats in gear. 1,000 gods!
Go there.
Foolishness.
Damn.
almost there. Don't turn back now.
Ant-Man's a hard design. I hate to say that I don't think Ant-Man would work in the hero shooter archetype because it's a size thing. And sizing is a very large issue. The larger you make a character, the easier they are to shoot. And large hitboxes lead to just automatic problems naturally. Bro, I could yap for hours on how I feel about like game design for Marvel Rivals. Deadpool as a tank would go crazy. See? You got to be able to like let go of that personal attachment to where they should be and enjoy what they could be, or else we're gonna be stuck in your general experience of 500 characters being dropped as DPSs, and then you'll never get that distribution of having more tanks and more supports in the game. You cannot have both. You cannot complain that there are too many DPSs in the game, but then also think that the character you want to release should only be a DPS. Something has to give. Damn, bro, I am so bad.
That was too easy. Hell yeah. 1,000 gods! Fantastic! Back in the game.
Give me Green Goblin as a fucking strategist. Okay. Brayden, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Individual. A flying tank should never happen. I just want to make that very clear. That shit's gonna be... Well, yes, no, it should happen. It should happen. But it's kind of a bad concept because most of combat happens on ground. Yeah, whatever.
I've got you covered. A little help, please.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Back in the game.
You needed some help.
How the fuck did I put to sleep?
We are undefeatable.
I'm never gonna do anything in this.
Doctor Strange is gone. Get that vehicle moving again.
They've got the numbers on us. One shot. Magneto! I'll keep the night season here, Spectre. Open season. Light and dark, nice.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Comes Blade. Hunt is on. Next time, look.
Chain is his main weapon. I think Ghost Rider is not that hard to pull off, honestly.
Bury the light. Boom, one shot. As good as new.
Without our help. Go. Welcome to the Dark Force Command.
Silver bullet. Should've learned to use that sword better, old man.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Was poppin', brother.
What on earth has Namor done now?
Using his lifesteal ability and then ulting is really good. I'm sure it is.
Namor's
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Let's see if I can get this off. I want to see if I can shoot out the flyer. He got it. Never mind. This motherfucker is a dive, bro. I don't care what anybody says. What? She-Hulk duelist? Oh, you're out of your mind. Strategist. I don't even know what that would even look like. Is my boy happy with Blade? I am ecstatic, bro. I dreamed of this moment and it happened.
I'm back, baby.
Think they're gonna start vaulting characters? No. I think the roster has to be big because if you leave the roster limited to certain characters, it'll turn into like literally a meta fest, and you'll never have the opportunity to like let other characters develop and become what could possibly be like very niche and powerful in certain situations. vaulting stuff basically means we're setting this meta to be what we're going to currently focus on, and this is the only way you can play the game, versus letting everything be possible. And maybe out of nowhere, fucking Mr. Fantastic is a very good pick, and we just didn't know because somebody hasn't played it in 3 seasons. At least 3 bans have to happen? Yes. They'll probably make a better way for pick ban to happen. Like, I don't know if anyone in here even plays League of Legends or knows about, what is it called? Fearless bans? Where, like, you ban one set of characters in one game, and then after they've been banned in that game, you can never play them for the rest of the series. So that sort of thing would be super useful, but it would make competitive matches significantly longer, and that's a whole other conversation. What do you think of Blade so far? A+. But I don't want to, like, I try to, like, avoid my general bias on, like, gameplay styles, because I said Phoenix was like a B, but I also just don't like the style of Phoenix herself. Holy dead. But I think Phoenix is still a good character. Just comparatively, I like him. I like him better than I like Phoenix. Blade is a high B or low A? Yes, that's where I put it. But I also have to then state what an S looks like for me to give, like, general comparison to be like, oh yeah, this is what's really good. Black Panther's an S. Nice. I think Psylocke is an S. I think Cloak and Dagger is an S. I think Hella's probably an S currently. No. I don't know. What else is, like, S-worthy right now? I'd have to look at the roster to really, like, scroll through. Black Panther for sure. Psylocke for sure. I wouldn't put Wolverine at an S. The experience of playing against Wolverine is a lot different versus his, like, capability. You see how I didn't kill through that healing ultimate? I just want to make that known very clearly. Sorry, I'm trying to win this. Give me 1 second.
Let's get those ghosts in gear.
Jesus fucking Christ. He can't kill through strategist ult, no. I'm breaking that misconception down very quickly. He cannot kill through support ultimates. What's a Blade counter? The usual dive counters. Crowd control. Yeah, crowd control, honestly. Give me your Lunas, your who else? I mean, Phoenix has one, but it's like eh. The Lunas, the Mantises, the things, that type of thing. Reed for sure? No, I disagree.
Pick your hero.
Xenon, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. How you doing?
I fight to end the darkness that spawned me.
Feel like you could play around his counters kind of easily. Yeah, but it's still like a skill matchup more than it is like a direct. I guess those are soft counters then. BP is heavily overrated. He's not S. No, he's definitely S. I'm sorry. I accept no takes that say Black Panther is not a broken character. This is coming from a Black Panther main. That character is broken. Only because it is one of the few cases where outplay is specifically skill isolated. And to some extent, even with high skill, you can't do shit about that, bro. You can get dashed through 3 times with no reaction and you're dead.
We practically match.
But that's only like a Grandmaster and up experience. Anything below that, he's counterable. Anything above that, you cannot fucking do anything. You're dead. There is nothing you can do. I'm sorry. Like,
The battle starts in 5,
Prince Ali, appreciate the 1,000 likes. Thank you.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
When all this is over, I'm gonna drop the dopest album.
I think you can play around the counters with Black Panther. And, I mean, I guess more so focusing on Blade. I think you can play around the counters. But it's not like it's going to be fun. Because, I mean, he also has a gun. So that's like another another part of the consideration when it comes to being a dive. Like, most of the other dive characters don't like that. Most of the other dive characters don't have a gun unless you're talking about Psylocke. In which case, like, yeah, Psylocke. That's why I put her at S rank. She's a dive with a ranged weapon. What the fuck? No? Like, to tell me a character like this has a gun that can, like, 3-shot people is crazy. Definitely skillful, but there are so many counters. I'm GM right now. I ban them because supports have bad sense. If you're telling me that GM supports have bad sense, that's like literally contradictory. If you're talking about Grandmaster and up, that is literally the point at which every person in the game has arguably the best sense in the entire community of the game. Other than people who are like Celestial and whatever, higher. Like, you can't use the take that supports are dumb in a rank where you're basically at the point of the top 10% of people that play the game. You're gonna tell me that both Black Panther is better than Wolverine? That is not an argument I made whatsoever. You drew that argument, not me. They have completely different purposes and usages. I will forever be on the argument that it is a rock, paper, scissors game. You're not going to sit here and tell me that one character is better than the other. By the way, it doesn't go through kill ultimates. Or through support ultimates. You're not going to tell me one character is generically better than others. Both of those things have context. Wolverine is better in this scenario. Black Panther is better in this scenario. You can't just overarchingly say that one character is better than the other. Not when it's an entire rock, paper, scissors, like, environment. I'm not gonna lie, GM can have bad characters. Yes, they can. Of course, GM can have bad players, but you're still not gonna ignore the fact that like GM players are literally better than gold players, they're better than diamond players. They're better than silver players. Like, yes, they have bad players in every rank, but like effectively the way rank works is that people who are higher rank are better than the people below them, or else they wouldn't have gotten to that rank. Everything's better than Black Widow, though? That's true. We don't have to talk about that. Wolverine is better in more scenarios, though? Arguably. Depends on your playstyle. Arguably. I wouldn't say executively, like objectively, Wolverine is better. Wolverine is not better for dealing with DPSs. Pointless if the other team goes solo tank. Exactly. How does Blade feel to play? He feels amazing. I'm loving this, and I'm absolutely going to be playing it all the time whenever it's not auto banned because people think it's broken. Honest opinion on Blade, I haven't played since he came out. He's not out yet. He comes out next week. Honest opinion is like an A. Just like very strong. He's gonna have his very good uses, but he's not gonna like suddenly break the game and shift the meta.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
My people look forward to the end.
I don't even remember where I was in my arguments. Discussion. Arguments. Got a bad connotation to it.
Beholds the god of thunder! That's good.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Just gonna ban him out in case somebody tries him for the first week.
Capture
Go
the
for it.
mission area.
I'm still gonna die here. Yeah, I got pulled. It's gonna require some skill. You can't just lock in Black Panther or Blade and say, yeah, Blade's gonna work. What? Let's just go here. Doesn't kill through support ultimates. How many times do I need to say that before people start realizing? Jesus Christ, man, I'm getting cooked. That latency on those dashes feels so weird sometimes.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Somebody's gonna be like, GG, I'm just going Jeff. That's gonna be me. I'm kidding. I play so many other characters, I really don't care if you ban this or not. I hate that I didn't get the anti-heal off. Reduced heal.
Double KO. That's 3.
What's Blade star rating? Yeah, 3 stars.
They've almost got it.
Wasn't fast enough. Whatever.
Rise, my friends!
I don't know if I mentioned that that doesn't kill. Can you use his emote? I've been using it several times over. This thing? That's the emote.
You are safe now, my friend.
There's his emote. How'd I get early access? Apply to be a Marvel Rivals partner on the website. Oh, when's a good time to turn it on? When you're in melee range. That's like the only way I can say. Like, when you dash in. So, I would have to go to like training mode to describe what I'm about to like try and make sense of. So like, Prince Ali, I appreciate the 1,000 likes again, thank you. You should really only be in the mode if you're expecting to be in a sustained fight up close. Which is, I feel like is obvious, but you don't get into that many scenarios unless you really like dash into it. You know? Like, I can't explain it while playing it. I can explain it while testing it. Because you also get reduced healing while you're in it. That's probably round, yeah. Whatever. Okay, let me go to training mode so I can tell you what I mean and it would make sense. So the way the mode works is he only really gains, but not only really, he only gains HP off of melee attacks once he switches into that mode. Not all easy characters should get a lot of value. I fully agree on that, honestly, but what can you do about it?
I earn my name with every slice of cold steel. Here they come.
Right, so obviously the gun, the reason I say like you really only switch into that mode when you're in a long sustained fight is because his gun fucking chunks, bro. 2 shots and you kill most people if you get the headshot, right? So like why would I go into combat up close when that shotgun chunks in a way faster time period, right? So really the only time I end up using it is if I feel like I'm going to end up in close range combat or I've set myself up to be in close range combat. And the reason I say that, right, is because if you use this or you switch into the form and then you dash, you get straight to 5. And now I'm in close range combat with 5 stacks. So now it makes sense to use this because it's sped up, right? If you start at 0, whenever it goes back to 0, right? If you start at 0, it takes a second to ramp up to full speed, right? So you see how long the ramp up takes if you just walk into combat using this versus like dashing into combat and then using it. Like I'm already at full speed almost immediately if I dash into combat and use it. So if you set yourself up to use it by dashing in, then yes, you should use it. But if you're not going to, you should really never be in that form. Because you get reduced healing and there's like no benefit you gain from blocking while in the form. So if you're at range, you should really only be using the shotgun. But this is a tech I put on my channel also. If you dash in while using the gun, you can switch into his vampirism form and then still get the dash off with the sword. So you can basically dash twice with like immediacy, right? So you can dash and then switch and get the second dash off. Now we're in close range and I'm using the sword form. So literally, but you can't do it the other way around, right? Like you can't switch into like sword form and then dash using gun form. It's literally only one directional. It doesn't work the same way opposite, right? So really, you do this little damage, provide your reduced healing, switch into sword form, and then set this up. So now I'm in close range combat and I'm gaining my HP back while they're anti-healed. That's what I think is like optimal. I don't know if that's entirely correct, but like, there you go. Sword should get a slight buff. No, it shouldn't.
Open season.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, that's what I believe the tech is. Someone else will probably do this for a long time and actually tell me what the best way to play this is, but this is just off of like the 5 or 6 hours I've played. It's 3 shot on Wolverine. Well, 3 headshots.
Don't need 6 claws. One sure is more than enough.
And then your melee wrench. So that's how I think it should be played, but again, that's with the understanding that I have from how long I've been playing. When I first started this shit, it made no damn sense to me, bro. And I still think it probably does for most people. So I hope as the game develops, we figure out what it looks like. Because I think he's a dive. A lot of people have been arguing against me and saying that he's not. Just because he's got some sustain doesn't make him not a dive. And that reduced healing shit does not chunk through tanks the way people probably want it to.
To end the darkness that spawned me. Every slice of cold steel.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Watch you get CC to oblivion when you try to dive. I mean, that's every CC, or that's every dive. No. His damage output is low. Arguable, but I would say if you think Star-Lord's damage output is low, then his is also low. Yeah. Like what is oh my god, wait, wow, never mind, you just reminded me of something. Yes, if you are assuming that Blade is going to be a burst character, he is not. No, he is not. It's a sustained damage thing. Star-Lord. You don't do that damage that fucking immediate. He's a sustained fighter. Battery lasts forever. Mine dies fast as fuck. It might be because it's like refurbished and shit. I'm a broke boy. Is it 0% anti-heal or a different number? I don't know, actually. I feel like it's like a 15% reduction. I don't know what the calculation actually is. I've never seen any numbers because Marvel Rivals doesn't drop the game with the numbers immediately. But it is not... It is a reduced heal that you can still deal damage through. Or my bad, you can still heal through. That anti-heal does not mean the character you hit is going to die immediately. Which I am glad that that is the case, because it means it has balance, and all of you people that think that it's just going to be broken on release, it is not. I was most excited about him. I don't like his gameplay. Why not? 30%? 30% probably is right. But then like 30% for 1,000 probably really still only brings you to like, what, 700? Mathematically, right?
The shield? Not bad.
How does this work? Does the other team have access to it too, or it's just me? It's bots. It's a private server, so other people also have access. It's just no one else is on. Yeah, see, I'm never gonna get this kill. I assumed I'd lose that. He feels like Winter Soldier mixed with a slower magic. He is Winter Soldier mixed with Iron Fist. That is my best description. It's not like an Ana grenade? No. God, no. Ana grenade is just like entire stoppage of healing. This is like, oh, you get less healing, but like you're not stopped entirely. You can still heal. How am I playing him? It's a mod pack I downloaded. If you go to wanda.com, follow me, I can show you how to get the mod pack. I'm lying. I got early access. I'm a Marvel Rivals partner. What are you punching at? Shut up, bot, bro. I wonder how, like, what Swift Strike even does. Is it really just like another dash? Also, his anti-heal, reduced healing, doesn't do anything against shields. So anything shields related, you're still cooked. Dive. That's why I say dive. Can't believe I just got fucking CC'd right there. Appreciate that.
You're lucky I was here.
Double KO.
You might want to stay down.
What are other roles except dive?
Adorable cat
He's
set.
kind of. What do you mean other roles?
Or is that Emperor now?
Dive, tank,
You know what to do, spiders?
brawler,
We lost their shit.
strategist. Why don't I see anybody using the block damage move? Because it's very much a time thing. If you play Iron Fist, you know when you're supposed to like block and shit. If you don't play Iron Fist, then it seems like a nonsense ability, and there's no strong reason to use it.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint.
Horrible ultimate.
Best of both worlds. Born.
How am I liking Blade so far? 10 out of 10. I think it's great, but again, I am also very heavily attuned to like mobility and dive type of characters. A lot of people won't like this shit and won't play it. Is he one? Oh, I thought he one-shot turrets. I was like, holy shit.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
The wankster. User, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. Wait, sharing the stream. Holy shit. Streamer shit. I'm not a streamer. Sorry, never mind.
Stay in control.
Is that
I'm maining him on release. Good luck getting to play it. So you see how this anti-heal, quote unquote, he can still do shit about? Oh, that's the wrong teammate. That is not who I thought that was.
Somebody's always trying to ice skate it.
Double KO.
Damn. Yeah, update comes out August 8th.
Epic victory.
Play Magic, and I'm pretty excited to try Blade out. I wouldn't... It's not that I think that Magic is a bad comparison. I just think that Magic is so much more like assassin-esque, and I guess Dive is more of an overarching description for what I think characters can be characterized as. But I think Magic is way more
Pick your
direct
hero.
in her purpose.
I'm not judging.
Like, you go to the back line and you blow the fuck up out of one person, blow all of your fucking cooldowns, and then disappear. If it worked, cool. If it didn't work, disappear through your portals and then try again when you get your cooldowns back. I think Blade is more of those, like, disruptors. He feels like, and that's why I, like, keep saying Iron Fist, but also Bucky, because Bucky is a disruptor, but he's not really a dive. Like, he's just always in combat the entire time. But if you find the right person that's out of place and you can fuck their life up, he's literally going to change the entire trajectory of the fight. So it's like,
Before you attack.
you got to be very pointed in what you want to do, but you don't always have to attack the DPSs or the dives. Sometimes this shit is very good for attacking the tank, but his damage is not what's going to be blasting through the tank. It's just going to be that sustain and
that sounded
the
a little
reduced healing. That's
uncomplicated.
probably going to be what makes him deal with tanks to some extent.
The
That's
battle's
just
about
how I
to
describe it.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
That's a great description. Thank you. I'm trying, you know, I might be yapping, but I think I kind of make sense to it. He definitely should have killed me there. He's a little bit annoying to deal with when it comes to flyers. I mean, having the shotgun helps so it doesn't feel absolutely horrible. But I also don't want the running standard of like new characters being released to be like, oh, give them a melee and a ranged weapon. So they're not just absolutely SOL when it comes to flyers. Or so they don't always have an answer to flyers.
Or a dagger.
We got what we came
How good's it self-healing? It's good enough, but it's not going to keep you. It's not going to save you. Let me put it that way. It'll keep you in combat, but you'll still get fucking chunked if you aren't basically in a 1v1. And you can still lose 1v1s. I was in a 1v1 with Hulk earlier. This shit, you can still get chunked by fucking Hulk. Because the lifesteal doesn't apply through shields. So if he puts that self-shield on, he's just gonna fucking run you down, bro. What the hell? Eric, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. Blue Vlog Dre, appreciate you sharing the stream. Mojo Jojo. There's so much happening right now. Yeah, so that's why I say like he is not directly an answer to tanks. Cause fucking, oh my god, bro. Hulk will blow your shit up. Okay, I forgot that as a knockback. That's funny. Ah, I don't have a shield. Zotmok, appreciate you for following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. I think he only gains like 3 HP per hit, or some shit like that. Like, it's not that much. Can I block the Magneto out? Yeah, my ability just wasn't up. I do have to mention, when his self-healing is active, he also cannot get healed that heavily. So, like, you put that self-heal on, means you're not going to heal yourself. You're planning on using combat to heal you. So that same anti-healing he applies to people, he can apply, or he would apply to himself. When he goes into the vampirism mode. Block has a cooldown? Yes. So if you start blocking, there's the timer for how long it can go up on the right. But then once that's down, it's a 3-second cooldown. So it's like the Captain America thing, where he can't always keep that shield up. If he dropped it, it's like, it's a split second. Well, I mean, technically Black Panther. Blades is a longer cooldown. It's 3 seconds. But yeah, you can't just walk around holding that bitch forever. I have a feeling that Blade mains will be solo ulting in every 1v1. Honestly, solo ulting might be efficient. Not to say his ult is bad, it's just like, It's definitely one of those like timed ultimates. You can't just pop that bitch anywhere. It's like a Psylocke ultimate. I keep going back to Psylocke, but it's a Psylocke ultimate. He can knock down flyers, yeah, if you dash at them.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Because his dash technically has like a little bit of crowd control. It has like a slight knockback, but it's not like crazy.
Not quite. My mother was bitten. She passed the powers to me when I was born.
Really? My father passed the spider armor down to me.
4 days, 7 hours, and 41 minutes.
Sounds like we both have a legacy.
The battle starts in 5,
That's gonna
4,
make 'em proud.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Who's the team up with? Cloak and Dagger. It's the Moon Knight one. That thing. Yeah, so like the anti-heal would do nothing for this ultimate, so I still am basically just going to do nothing for this. crazy. KJ Isaac, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible.
Clearly, you need
Double KO.
The stakes just
Sad.
got raised. I'm cutting in.
Cutting in. I forgot this. The crowd control resistance is only on the parry. I've been doing it on accident so frequently. Holy shit.
As good as new.
Oh, so that doesn't knock out of the sky. Okay, noted.
Here comes trouble.
So it doesn't really knock them fully out of the sky. It's really just like a... maybe like a 1 second... like flight cancel.
I am ready to put on a show.
So for instance, right? If I anti-heal her, she also has a shield, so she wouldn't die if the shield pops up.
Fire mode.
Holy bad aim.
You never stood a chance.
God, I gotta get better at that.
They've almost got it.
Oh my god, reload. Nobody saw that.
There's another one.
I spoke to y'all like Gretzky. I'ma add you. Like, bless me.
Good work, but it ain't over yet.
They give this guy early access? Why? What's wrong? Shotgun feels more like a slug. It's a slug to some extent. It's a slug at a certain distance and then becomes a shotgun shell.
Maximum pulse! Supernova!
So JB, why would you get early access? Tell me. What have you done?
Silver bullet.
In fact,
Wait a minute.
I'm good at the game.
Keep going.
That's it, brother. There are several people good at the game. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Place from us.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Control lost.
I could use this. Open season.
Bitch, my left toe is good at the game. How's Blade? I've heard mixed opinions. I think he's good. I understand where the mixed opinions come from.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
I had mixed opinions about Phoenix, and she's very good, so I understand where that comes from. 100%. I'm mediocre at the game. Can I have Blade? Hey, I'm mediocre at the game, apparently, and I have Blade. So if I can do it, you can too. Anyone can wear the mask. Word to Spider-Man. Early access to streamers only? It's not necessarily streamers only. Content creators, yes, but streamers, no. You don't have to be a streamer for it. Woo!
Double KO. That's 3.
Order farming.
Wow.
Love it.
In a row.
When you get that ult in a good spot, bro, it's a fucking game changer. But otherwise, like, it feels so bad sometimes. Like, that was like a fucking 20 out of 20 ultimate, and I don't get those often.
Another epic victory. Big win.
We'll admit that was a good ult. Fuck you, JB. You missed the chance for us to be friends. Rob, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. Look at this guy right here.
Stop it. Get some help.
Sorry. I have nothing against you, JB. It's just content, bro. But welcome to the stream.
Pick your hero.
You got the skin too? Yeah, I actually haven't used it. It's not that I don't like it. I just like the base skin more. Whoa.
I fight to end the darkness that spawned me.
All good, bro. I just like trolling. It's the internet. I know. Everyone does. That's why I don't take it personally. It's just fun. You see the 360s? The waves? You see the 360s? Hard. That ain't Blade, that's Nail File. 3 out of 10.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Sorry.
No one's from the grave on my watch.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I think the Laker skin's cool. I'm not a fan of like recolors personally. You know? JB, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. I'm not a huge fan of like recolors most of the time. If it's not already on like a new skin. If it's the base skin and a recolor, I'm like, I prefer the base skin. If it's a new skin and then there's a recolor like chromas, that's cool. I fuck with those.
Capture the mission area. Got it?
So I wanted the skin from the first trailer. What was in the first trailer? I actually don't know if I remember that. Isn't this a skin from the first trailer? Getting the fuck out of there. No coat glasses, but basically the base skin. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I could use this.
Damn. He really get fucking laced if you put the damage together.
You know what to do, spiders?
As good as new.
Nothing I hate more than a Groot wall.
I could use this.
Oh my god, bro. I didn't mean to hit him on accident.
Is that it?
How did I get that kill, actually?
Judge.
Fuck you.
Feel the wrath of the goddess.
Heals, please! There we go.
Double KO.
I am ready to put on a show.
Behold.
Tomb, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. I can't wait to miss all my shotgun shots and charging with the sword out of frustration. Oh yeah, that's me as a gamer.
Double KO.
This is why I say he's not a tank buster. Did you see how fucking long that took?
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control C.
Oh, he will absolutely kill me. I remember like a day or two ago, I was like, yo, he's gonna win every 1v1 he gets into. He does not win 1v1s with tanks, bro. He does not have enough self-healing for that. Hello there.
Hold your ground. Back in the game. You never stood a chance. Behold the god of thunder!
I mean, I think that's still relatively fast when it comes to killing people in this game. So I'm not gonna say that like it's not good. 1,000 cuts.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, you have no idea where I am, do you, bitch? Oh, nope. Great placement. I mean, I'm excited for what this can do to the meta, but in terms of like overall game change, I think this does nothing. Literally nothing. Iggy, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. He's gonna kill me. Yep. That's why I reiterate, the self-heal will not save you. It's good, but it will not save you. Got her in a seat with a tree, and she up the leash. You see what I'm saying? Still got a man. Ain't gotta speak. I got A press. She want the D. I be like, she wanna eat. She on a diet. Only eat meat. Panties to the side. Stepping inside. Sucking it right in the GT. I like I'm fine. At least a 9. Caught me a vibe. Call up a Trish.
Before you attack, get ready.
I'm gonna play him, but I feel like Bucky probably does a lot of the same, but better. Yes, I think crowd control. The two things that I think that like really define the general trajectory of a team fight in this game are like crowd control and support ultimates. Everything else is like marginal, and that might be like, again, I'm the king of hot takes. It is very marginal on characters that just do damage, like Star-Lord. Why do you think you don't see Star-Lord that much? He just does damage. That's it. Scarlet Witch is like good because of the team up, and she pumps out a lot of damage, but like, I don't know.
I am ready to put on a show.
God, this shotgun actually shoots way faster than I think it does.
Your powers are mine.
This shit has so much more damage than I think it does. It does a lot of damage to structures too. That's one thing I will say that's very good. He's a dive, bro. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because they will. I know you say crowd control. Are there other classes of heroes? No. So crowd control is basically the shotgun chunks. Yes, it does. Crowd control is basically any ability that prevents the opposite individual from performing some type of action, right? So when I say crowd control, I mean like stuns. I mean like grounded, I think is what Thing does. Grounded, knockups, slows, sleep, that kind of stuff. That's what crowd control is. So like if I as a player have gotten put to sleep, I've been hit with crowd control, because basically the control of my character has been limited by some sort of interaction. And I think the idea originally comes from like RPGs and shit. E, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to the visual. What's up, Jose? A new Blade main video coming out. I gotta start editing shit again. Is it weird that his ult looks like his best engagement move? No, I think his ult is very powerful for that, but I don't think you should use it that way in the first place. I think it's a great repositioning tool, but I think when you it's like Black Panther's ult. You pop his ult expecting to be able to do something afterward. I'll put it that way. What was I saying about crowd control? Yeah, crowd control is basically what drives whether or not you kind of have to deal with hell for a couple seconds afterward. Because it's basically like taking someone out of the fight to some extent for an extended period of time. Immobilized, like Hulk's thing, that's crowd control. Right? Because he throws you into a different dimension and you can't control your character until Hulk hits you with something else. have to test that again because every time I turn this like sword thing off, it also just basically kills me and stops me from shielding. No, it continues. Okay.
Executioner!
I didn't do all that damage. Please don't let that be your determination on what's good or bad.
Ready to put on a show.
Heal straight through the ultimate. Mom says it's my turn to play Blade. There were so many jokes I could have made that I refrained from doing because of how potentially offensive they could have been, so I'm just going to leave that alone. I would love to give you access, but the way the system works. Oh, I think he'll go crazy with an Ultron pick. Self-heal plus like a fucking drone heal? Broken. Or Snowflake? Yes. Banger. Thank you for not saying horrendous thing. You're welcome. Nah, you're funny, bro. I was ready to... I was raised in the generation of low-tier god, so I apologize for my transgressions. Iron Fist, I appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
I'll fight to end the darkness that spawned me.
I don't know what else I have to like limit test with because I know when Ultron came out, I had so much stuff to like limit test with because I had to like deal with trying to figure out if his like range damage was good, if his like heals around the drone were good, if he could work in the 2 heal composition, if he could work in like a solo healing composition. Like there were so many ideas I had around Blade. I can't really figure out. He's never going to be a solo DPS. It's never going to work. He doesn't deal enough damage. But I guess you would never really play a dive in most solo DPS scenario. Well, I don't know. Someone give me ideas on compositions because I can't think about how I would play this around other things other than just like the generic throw him in a dive place. Does the Snowflake fix the reduced heal? I don't know. That's a great question, actually. I would assume no. I would assume the overarching Snowflake ability wouldn't be enough to deal with like his reduced healing input. I am not going over to those. Come on. There we go. I hate to say it, but Black Panther, you do not win that 1v1. Well, with the right skill, you do. Never mind. What does the Snowflake do again? Someone please enlighten me. There are a lot of characters in this game I don't play at all or I've never touched. I play for fun, not for like general understanding of game. I hate that he timed that right when I stopped blocking. It buffs healing, recovery, and heals. I don't know. I would argue that's probably like a good composition to play around then. Oh my god, the CC on it was gone. Oh nice. I feel like he's a Black Panther, Wolverine. Definitely not a tank buster, but a little bit more strength and range than a dive. I would argue he has the same range as like the average dive. My best comparison is Bucky plus Iron Fist.
Much better. I'm cutting in.
Control seized.
What?
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Us against the world.
Oh, we'll never kill her in that. Too many ultimates. I'm getting the fuck out of there. You guys have fun with that. No, thank you. Did I get the? No, I didn't. Wow. That's the crowd control weakness, because I thought I was just gonna fucking blast through her and it'd be easy to deal with Penny. I got webbed once and I was like, oh, I'm dead.
Control lost.
How'd I get him early? My dad works for the Marvel Rivals team, so he got me a code.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
What? She was already dead.
Fighter time!
My dad is Mr. Marvel Rivals, yes. Does the timer on that change if I'm using a different weapon? No, it doesn't. Okay, I was like very confused.
Took out those nasty spikes.
I thought it was going down slower because I started with the sword out. Shout out, Mr. Rivals. Snowflake is 35%. Someone told me Blade's anti-heal is 30%. So 35% would mean it would definitely counteract it. But mathematically, yeah.
Staying in the light is a constant struggle.
Shout out, Mr. Rivals. Would that not also make me Mr. Rivals because you take your dad's last? Let me stop. Wow, Hulk being the fucking MVP right now actually pisses me off.
The craftsmanship of your swords is truly exquisite.
Yeah, they're so fancy I almost feel guilty using them in a fight. Almost.
Should they break or bend in battle, come to me. I shall repair them for you in an instant.
Only thing
The
is
battle
broken
starts in
in this
5,
battle are the folks
4,
who chose the other
3,
team.
2, 1.
God, why is that convo always in the middle of the countdown?
Mission area.
It's a 5% buff to Vampire with no healer downside, so Luna is a must. That would sound like a good idea, actually. A rival junior. How does Blade feel? He feels great. But I think his kit is very dive related-esque. Okay. So if you like the dive archetype, sure. But if you don't, same for you. Someone told me that like Blade doesn't play the way they wanted him to play, and I'm like, what did you want him to play like? Because as a like theory crafting creator who's always like, oh, this would be cool and this would be interesting, I still have no idea what I would have wanted him to play like. This plays better than anything I could have imagined, genuinely.
Back in the game.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Thought he was gonna be a lifesteal tank. I would have fucked with the tank, honestly. I still think I need a tank that I can play actively. Like, I've gotten more into playing Thor, but like Thor doesn't really like answer my like real desire to play a tank. Like, this is what I feel like Blade is for. Like, you stay in combat for a really long time so that people forget that you're kind of just around. And then in the middle of that fight, you just, boom, zip to the motherfucker in the corner. Try and get that kill. If not, I'm out of there. The thing gives people chin checks. That hook is nasty. You're right. People want a tank so bad. Blade would be a bad one. I mean, yes and no. I think people wanting a tank is fair. I think they just don't know what a tank would look like to make a good gameplay out of after we got the Emma experience. Steve, I appreciate the 1,000 likes. Thank you. Like, the Emma experience basically made me feel like, oh my god, it is hard to make a good tank without making them fucking busted. You know? Like, obviously, Season 4 is probably going to be a tank release, Season 4, and then 4.5, or, well, vice versa. We don't know yet. But Season 4 release is going to be a tank, and then 4.5 is going to be a strategist. But I don't know... I don't know what's left that hasn't been done.
Day and night. No monster's getting the best of me.
That isn't a similar archetype. That's like the hardest part about making new characters. There's like the whole power scaling and creep issue that comes with making more characters. You got to make a whole new concept of a character that does things that other people don't already do. But like, it's hard. There's basically no Reinhardt yet. That's also true, yes. Well,
The battle starts in 5, 4,
yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
2, 1.
What would Whistler be? I have no idea who Whistler is. I'm sorry. I'm not a...
Got it?
I am very lacking when it comes to my Marvel knowledge in a lot of cases. There's not a great way to make a non-OP tank. Yeah, I mean, they should be, to be honest. Can you pop the shield or are you locked? You can quick pop it, yeah. But then you end up in the 3-second cooldown. So quick popping it's not the best idea in the first place. It's like Iron Fist. You can quick pop Iron Fist shield, but like, should you? Really, you use that shit on Iron Fist, you better keep that shield up until you're gone. Whistler was Blade's handler and trainer? I did not know that. Wow. I love finding out new lore about Marvel Rivals, or Marvel in general, rather. I wonder if that, like, charges his ultimate. Like, what is the point of that ability? Damn. He's winning that. Hold that. Why are there 3 heals lined up directly right back here? I've never noticed that before. Extermination! Make him a strategist? That sounds cool. Penny is a problem? Fuck Penny. Not literally, figuratively. No Diddy type shit. Woo! I love when the music goes off while he's casting that shit. It is so cool. That was such a bad ultimate. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Then grow me some horns, baby, I'm from here. Wow, he did not stop at all. Well, I guess he didn't have to. I was born ready. How'd you get early access? I am a Marvel Rivals partner. And I hate to say I don't know how to apply. I applied in December and I've been a partner since. Yes, he does knock down flyers with his dash. And I think it's about as friendly as like a magic dash, if anything. Who else has a dash like that? Oh my god, the shield is down and I'm so dead. Woo!
Extermination!
Then give me some horns, baby, I'm from hell. Sorry, I'm a vamp. You'll have to ignore my ignorance occasionally. He has the dev team on standby. Yes, I am on the dev team, actually. I've heard your concerns about Black Panther, and I will tell you, I don't give a fuck. Could you imagine? Like, watching a dev tell you in real time, yeah. Black Panther is broken, but fuck you. That shit would be, like, so irritating. I would sue. This has much fire, much higher rate of fire than I think it does. I don't even know what I'm flashing at. I'm just fucking moving.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control C.
Oh, he was already dead. Put him on a new. Huh.
Staying in the light is a constant struggle.
Black Panther's broken. Wakanda forever. Oh my god, that would piss me off. Nah, fuck this game. And I would be gone.
30 seconds before
I would be gone in the same breath. How do you not button mash with Blade? It's the same concept of a character like I don't know who else has like a sequence. Like Bucky has a sequence, right? It's like grab, shot. Let's see, damn. It's like grab, shot, uppercut, shot, and then like punch if you still have HP left. Like you practice the sequence and then you really just remember and reiterate that hundreds of times over. Like once you've optimized the best sequence, doing anything else feels like a bad idea, so you stop doing it. And I guess that's like I probably learned that from like fighting games. I don't know if that's really something I picked up from shooters. But that's why like this tech I learned, like gun dashing versus like sword dashing, that's like just shit I picked up from playing the game over a long time and knowing like it's like spear dash dash or like spear dash and like game sense, I hate to say it, is like the best way to describe it. You just know after you've done it a bunch of times what the best thing to do is, and anything less than that you'll probably realize you're like, oh, I could have done XYZ, or I could have done this instead, and then you kind of like reiterate it a bunch of times and then start only picking up one thing. Muscle memory, yeah. Blade has the best skin in the game. I actually don't like this skin that much. The dash resets when you change weapons? No, it's actually, I don't know if it's a bug, more so like a thing I picked up. I'll show you after this match in the training area. Just because it's an interesting thing I picked up completely by accident. I did not find it on purpose. Which is like the best tech to find, genuinely. I love finding tech because I just found it versus like actually animation canceling. It's not animation canceling because the first animation still finishes. It's just a faster sequence. Woo! I don't think I win this. I shouldn't have won that. Why do we not have this area right now? How's the survivability? It's higher than your average dive. I'd give it like a Iron Fist. I stick so. What the fuck are you doing? I give it so much heavy comparison to Iron Fist because Iron Fist is just one of the characters that you kind of just you deal sustained damage, you kind of fucking cause havoc and then disappear as necessary. Like gameplay style is just very similar, and he can't heal himself per se the way he can't heal himself the way that Iron Fist does, but it's very, very similar. How many hours do you have under Blade? I'm probably at like 8-ish now, maybe 7. This is like the same thing with God. I hate Overwatch comparisons, and yet I do it frequently. This is like the same thing with Doomfist, where if you see this man blocking, stop attacking him. Get away from him. Because you're basically just helping me reset and start my combat again, honestly. This skin is hard, but I just like the base one better. 33-3. Okay. Let me check how many hours I actually have now. It won't tell me. I guess they just turned that off for now. Yeah, these are all zeros. I wish I knew. But I'd say like 4 hours. My bad. I'd say like 7 hours. I did like 3-4 yesterday, and I think I'm at like 3 right now. Training mode. That's what I wanted to go do, so I could talk about the whole dash thing. Just because I want people to know about this tech, and I found it. Give me my credit. No, I'm kidding. Are you kidding me that I just switched back to his base skin and I didn't get it to switch back? Thank you. Okay, so this is without the cooldowns. My bad. Yeah, this is without the cooldowns, right? So if you dash into the sword, right, he automatically goes into the spinning axle, right? If you dash with the gun, he does the gun, and then it's a quick shot, which does the anti-heal, right? But if you do the sword dash into the gun dash, there's a slight pause between the two, right? Like, because you have to switch weapons. But if you do it the opposite way around, it's much faster. That's just clearly and very obvious when you look at it, right? Like, one way versus the other way. It's like almost obvious that you should do one way versus the other. Right? But the thing about that is that I have to set this up so you can actually see the cooldown. Give me a second. Because I gotta go to fucking stream and move a whole bunch of shit around and give me 1 second. What's the best way to do this? Give me a second. I hate that I have to do it this way. But as someone who is very active streamer, I know exactly how to do this quickly. So there, cooldowns, right? Right, so you can see the cooldowns, right? So if I move that off, right? He's got 2 dashes, right? Goes down to 0, and then it goes back up to catching, you know, the normal cooldown of getting back to each charge. I think it's like 8 seconds, right? So remember how I said if you sword dash... Well, I gotta get back to both uses first really quickly. Hold on. Remember I said if you sword dash, right, and then gun dash, it's too slow, right? So I use both uses there, right? But if I have one use, if you use the gun dash and then the sword dash, you can still get both dashes out. Versus if you use the sword dash and then the gun dash, you'll never get both uses, right? So right now I'm going to go down to one use, right? If I sword dash, try and switch, you won't have enough time. It's just impossible. You won't have enough time. It just never happens, right? But if I gun dash and then sword dash, you'll get both dashes out. I don't know why it's like that, genuinely, but it is. So I've literally just opted into saying I'm always going to gun dash into a sword dash. One of the other things is that when you switch into, I don't even know what this, Bloodline Awakening, that's what the move is called. If you switch into Bloodline Awakening, it automatically pulls the sword out. So I can gun dash, switch into Bloodline Awakening, and I'm already at 5 charges. That's just genuinely what I'm going to keep doing, and it works so far, so I'm just going to keep doing it. That's what I think is optimal. So you can use one usage. I'm almost never at 2 uses unless I've like blocked and gotten up to 2 uses. But otherwise, that's just the best way to do it. Gun dash, provide the anti-heal, and then I'm at 6 uses. Then you chop them down with the extra attack speed. There you go. And you don't need 2 uses. You can do this at any point once you have a dash. But if you're at 2 uses, it'll still use both uses. I'll just put it that way. So if I'm at 1, it'll only use 1. If I'm at 2, then it'll still use both. Right? So I'm at 2, I'm back to 0. That kind of thing. Ideal playstyle for Blade, Brawl, or Dive? I think he's a dive character. People are probably going to disagree with me. But I'm firmly stuck on the dive ideology. It feels better playing dive. Was he worth the wait? Yes, 100%. This is definitely a character I'll be playing very actively. That never works in Overwatch because your team... Yeah, that's true. Is there a setting to bring the abilities HUD to the middle bottom of the screen? No. That's literally me and doing that on stream. I put that together. Shout out OBS. Right. So yeah, gun dash into Bloodline Awakening. See a lot of hate on him and he's not even out yet. Welcome to the video game internet community. People hated Ultron, and Ultron's still like one of the top 5 characters in the entire game right now. Statistically, Ultron is one of the best characters in the game. What about 2 sword dashes back to back? Nah, I mean you can, but it's just on the regular cooldown. The only reason I do this is because it avoids the 2 usage cooldown. That's the only reason I do this way. Right? So you can always get 2 dashes off, but you have to have both uses. You have to have 2 uses, basically. Right? That's only the 1 use, and I can't use it again. So that's just my little tip. This is just one of those things where people are going to get used to it and figure out what the best way to play it is over time. And I just have gotten some early play time. There's probably more shit I'll still learn about this. I do hate... Hold on, can you cancel that? What does canceling that do? Nothing. Why the fuck would you cancel this? You get no charge back from canceling this? Why the fuck would I want to cancel that? Hell no, just pop that bitch. If you die, you die, bro. Like, what? I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so his ult is in like a square tube, a rectangle, I guess, technically. So you see the little lines that pop up? It's only in that area. Anything above or below, nothing. Which is one of the things I kind of dislike about his ultimate, but obviously it would be broken if it was anything more unreasonable. So you see how I'm only going to hit the... Hold on. If you aim it the wrong wrong way, technically it'll only cut through the first guy. Yeah, shit like that. But yeah, that's it for me today. I'm hungry as fuck. Been streaming for a while. If you haven't hit the follow button, please hit the follow button. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna be playing Blade all week. Seems like a bug. I think it is, but I hope they don't fix it. This is something that's just like cool. Yeah, be blessed, be safe. Y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm gonna be playing Blade all week. Getting as much Blade content as possible. But yeah, y'all enjoy your weekend. Join the Discord. I don't have a link in my bio yet, but it's supposed to be wanda.com and TikTok and all of its red tape and all that shit. So yeah, catch y'all on the flip side. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.